Hey guys, Jonah here, once again, back with a beer review. I know it's been a while, but I've been out trying to source Wetherspoon's Beer Festival beers, and maybe I'll tell that story, but not today. It's been confused.com today because, dear viewer, the beer that I pulled out of the fridge, I thought was part of this one, which is the Siren's 10th birthday. And it is kind of from Siren, but no, it's actually from the Oktoberfest one. And this one's pretty rubbish because it doesn't have the tasting notes in it. Oh my God. The things I do, very confusing. And it gets even more confusing when you try and work out what the name of this beer is. Here it is. Now, I thought this beer was actually called Kehrwieder Kreativbrauerei. But then I saw brewery on the end, and I thought, wait a minute, is that a brewery? And yes, it is. Obviously, it's a Siren beer, but Kehrwieder is also a brewery, a German one, no doubt, over in Hamburg, I'm led to believe. And this beer is actually called this Chef's Kiss, and it's a hazy spelt pale beer. Wow. And the notes over here say it's an exclusive collaboration with the exceptional Kehrwieder in Hamburg. This hazy pale utilizes spelt wheat from southern Germany. So it's not even spelt, it's wheat as well. Oh my God. Helping the soft base and showcases a new German hop called Callista. Expect a tropical fruit bowl of aromas, an all-round refreshing drink, and the light just was flashing like a kind of lightning bolt from the sky. Oh my God! Right, let's see what it says. So we have got malted barley, oats, wheat, yeast, and all that kind of stuff. As usual, avoiding the pregnant ladies. It's friendly to vegans though, unless they're pregnant ladies, in which case it should be avoided at all costs. 4% on the ABV. Oh, and it's a UK can. I even quite like the can. It's got sort of weird wave kind of finger things over here and over here, crashing waves. Ah! But is it proper Oktoberfest? Hamburg? Maybe not. But never mind. Let's get this bad boy into a glass and we will see what we get. And hopefully this will not do anything to my trousers. Because as you can see, I've been away at the office today. I'm wearing a shirt. No tie though. I don't usually do ties. It's been a while since I've worn a tie. Cravat maybe, but tie probably not. Right. As usual, we have the tasting glass of Doomas. Looking nice, looking hazy. Go for one of these things. Oh, and because the pull thing is on that side, I can do one of these for a change. We'll see what happens with that. Sometimes they work really well, and other times, dear viewer, they do not. So, under a finger's head, a lovely colour. I'm liking that kind of ridiculous, kind of goldeny kind of, maybe even more than that, maybe like a light amber colour. Very cool. Very hazy too. That's not going anywhere. There's going to be lots of fruit in here. So, yeah, kind of tropically. Maybe some melony stuff as well. So we're definitely things like pineapple, maybe a bit of guava, mango, that type of stuff. But yeah, maybe some melon in there as well. And there's also a sort of bitterness on the nose. Sometimes I get sweetness, but I can also get a bit of bitterness on the nose. This, I think, is going to be a fantastic beer. Siren, very, very good brewery. They do sour beers every now and then, but I don't think this one's supposed to be sour. Let's see what we get. Spelt wheat? Is that like ancient grain wheat or something? Who knows? Cheers and beers. Oh, by the way, as usual, if you watch any of my videos, you'll know that I always say, click down below. You know you want to. Do all those good things that makes YouTube happy. And yeah, if you like ancient grains, spelt especially, why not leave a message down below? Have you had any of those beers in the past? What do you think? Cheers and beers. Okay. Nice. Up front, we're getting more hops than I thought we were going to get. We're definitely getting those juicy kind of things going on. Juicy fruits, opal fruits made to make your mouth water. Yeah, it's a lot of tropical stuff, but there is a little bit of kind of maybe blood orange. It's not really super normal orange. It's a sort of blood orange, like almost a crossover between an orange and a melon. Not a watermelon, but you know those kind of red fleshed melon. Oh, red flesh. Oh, melons. Oh, oh my god. Oh, and I have created myself a nice line. No doubt from a combination of the oats and wheat, dear viewer. And it's yeah, spelt oats. And we were also getting a bit of that creaminess, but it's very much secondary. And because of that creaminess and stuff from the oats and the wheat, the finish isn't kind of sharp. It's not like a dry cut off. Got a mellow finish, and I'm still tasting fruitiness. Kind of coated my my taste buds in fruitiness and all that kind of good stuff. Going for some more, shall we? Yeah, more kind of more juiciness there. Bit maybe a little bit more tart. Maybe we're going more into a grapefruity type thing. Still quite juicy though. It's not really sharp. Um, and secondary, I love what happens because of the oats in there. Any real sharpness gets just the edges kind of sanded off, antiqued, if you like, if you're into your antique furniture, you know, when it's slightly distressed around the corners, everything's rounded off, there's no sharp edges in this. It's mellow, mellow, mellow. So, yeah, if you want to get into a mellow pillow, Siren might be a way to go. And like I say already, Kerj, how does it say? Kehrwieder. Kehrwieder? It's not focusing on that. It should do, but no. There we go. Kehrwieder Kreativbrauerei. They're creative, man. And so in essence, a Siren. Siren, very good brewery. Bit expensive, mine, but ah. Last mouthful. Really nice, really nice. And look, we have 3 mouthfuls, and we've got 1, 2, 3 distinct periods. And if we go around the back, we've got all sorts of whoa craziness. Looks a bit like a wave. It's like a wave, like this thing's crashing. Oh no, it should be that way around on this one. Crashing. Jonna Leviosa. If you are a Harry Potter type person, and I've been out and about in my my fair town, the fair town of Broadstairs, because I went out at the weekend with the camera guys. There was a big meetup across meetup of the kind of east of Kent. People came up from Dover way, Dover, Sandwich, that sort of way. They all came up to see us. and we went for a bit of a trip round. And I went to a pub called the 39 Steps. Now, some of you have heard me talking about the Royston before, and it is probably still the best. It's voted the best micro pub in this Fair Isle. Pardon me, by the members of camera. However, the 39 Steps, as far as beer goes, it's one of those pubs that's got a lot of taps. I think if I remember, it had like 6 or maybe 8 real ale taps. So, assuming they didn't serve off beer, because one of the guys did have an off beer. But draft beer, I think they've got like 15, 20 taps, steel taps. And they were serving crazy stuff like delirium tremens and Le Chouffe and stuff like that. They had some vocation on as well, which is very good to see. I think, did they have a Cloudwater in as well? They had beers that perhaps they shouldn't have had because they were amazingly good. And it's nearer the sand, so yeah, I don't think many people will be coming from London too much over the winter to enjoy yourself. But if you do find yourself in Broadstairs next spring, next summer, um, definitely check out the 39 Steps. Little bit expensive. Obviously, they're going for that London dollar, that Delft Donner, down from London. Delft Donner. Jesus, is that the name of the knocking shop in Broadstairs? I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, if you're in this neck of the woods, let me know you're coming, and I'll go and have a beer with you. But there's plenty of places to go, and I got very, very drunk. I think I had about 10 drinks, 10 maybe 11 drinks, and some of them were pints. Most of them were halves, but some of them were pints. So I got quite drunk. But why not? When you're out with like-minded folks and you're chatting a bit of old toot and all that kind of stuff, why not enjoy the hobby that we all do, which is drinking beer? Anyhow, this has been your loving Uncle Jonna saying, remember to drink some lovely beer because it does make you smarter. And guess what? We'll see you for another beer review real soon.